the room. Yes, 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 yes. I said, let's talk about money mindset and how it's going to be essential if you are going to reset your finances and get on the path to financial wholeness. So come on into the room. The drink at the room. Come on into the room. I put on a lip for y'all and everything. I mean, clearly I didn't do much of my hair, but whatever. But I put on the lip. Okay. So come on into the room. We're going to talk about money mindset. This is day one of a 6-day series I'm doing for y'all, because, just getting started with your finances is just such an important component. I think so many people don't achieve their financial goals because they don't start. Right? Am I right? That's why so many people don't achieve their financial goals, right? They just don't start. Let me know where you're from. Let me know. This is a great time before we start to tag your friend, tag your mama, tag your cousin. I'm going to teach a live lesson to y'all. So I am Tiffany, aka America's favorite financial educator, author, teacher, all around bad mama jamma. And we're going to talk about resetting your finances. It's so important, especially with the year that we recently had, that the most important part about getting on financial track is starting. And so many people don't start because they make things too big. So I'm going to give you bite-sized things that you can do. You know me, I used to actually be a school teacher for over 10 years. So I always come with notes and agenda. So you're going to see me looking down because sis is teaching. Okay. So you're in the perfect place because over the next 6 days, I'm going to show you some simple and quick ways to reset your finances and to help you on your journey to financial wholeness. Day 1, today, money mindset. Day 2, budgeting. Day 3, savings. Day 4, debt. Day 5, credit. Day 6, learning to earn. So money mindset, budgeting, savings, debt, credit, learning to earn. Which day are you most excited about? Let us sister know. If you're watching live, some of y'all be watching the recording, it's okay. If you're watching live, if you have not tagged your bestie and your mom and your cousin, do it. If you have not shared this video, do it, because I'm really gonna give you guys some really, like I said, some down and dirty, quick things that you can do to reset, right? But first, I want to talk about financial wholeness. So that is what collectively you should be working toward. So these individual things, mindset, budgeting, savings, debt, credit, learning to earn, are some of the 10 components that I want you to work toward. Financial wholeness is when all aspects of your financial life are working together for your greatest good, your biggest benefit, and your richest life. Again, all aspects of your financial life working for your greatest good, your biggest benefit, and your richest life, right? So these are just some. That's what we're going to go over the next 6 days. But it's important that you are consistently and constantly working toward financial wholeness. See, before I used to talk about financial freedom, but I stopped because financial freedom, low-key, is unrealistic. Financial freedom, I'm going to have a pile of money. I'm not going to have to work no more. Is really the world set up for that? Who's going to feed the babies? Who's going to cook at Wendy's? Who's going to drive the Ubers? Who's going to ring you up at Whole Foods? The world is not set up for everyone to have a pile of money and not work no more. So some of us are working toward, quite honestly, the improbable. And the teacher in me, when I used to teach preschool, it's like me teaching multiplication to the 3-year-olds. Now, will 1 or 2% of the 3-year-olds kind of get it? Maybe. But is that the kind of teacher I really want to be? Teaching to like a small percentage, that's what they call the 1%. It just didn't sit well. So I stopped teaching financial freedom because it wasn't realistic. And honestly, it's demoralizing and it's exclusive, it's not inclusive. I wanted something that everyone can reach. And that's why I came up with financial wholeness and these 10 steps, some of which we're going over for the next 6 days. And that's what it's all about. Financial freedom is for a few. Financial wholeness is for everybody. Okay. Everybody. Someone type financial wholeness if you're watching live. All right. So I'm so passionate, honestly, about financial wholeness. I actually wrote a whole book about it. This is my 9th book, but this is the one I'm most proudest about because my other books would address these individual subjects and financial whole, but I wasn't collectively showing you a step-by-step hand-holding guide, starting with budget, ending with estate plan, in the middle, a little investing, but step-by-step preschool. I'm preschooling you in my new book, Get Good with Money. And it's the 10 steps of financial wholeness. And I'm holding your hand the whole way through. I am so proud of that book. Pre-order start February 1st, just to let you know. Okay. You can learn more about Get Good with Money and get your financial wholeness score at getgoodwithmoney.com. Definitely you want to do that. Someone type that in, getgoodwithmoney.com. I'm actually going to type it here, getgoodwithmoney.com, because here's the reason why. You want to know your score. If you already know your score, because I kind of gave you that homework, let me know in the comments if you're watching live what your current score is. All right. So let's get started. If you have not shared and you're watching live, do so. If you have not tagged your bestie, your mama, your cousin, and them, do so. So let's talk about today's lesson. It's going to be pretty quick because I want you to be able to rewatch this and not feel overwhelmed, right? Because it's important. I'm doing these quick starts. So a quick start means that you can complete everything you're going to learn over the next 6 days. You can complete it within 24 hours. That means what you learned today, within 24 hours, you can complete it. Okay. Feels good, right? That's what I like about the quick start, because it means that you're not like overwhelmed and bogged down, because sis is busy. So I know you're busy too. Okay. All right. So 3 quick start ways to activate your money mindset. Do you have a pen and paper? I should have told you that from the beginning. Go tell the baby, Jonathan, go tell the baby to go get you a pen and paper, right? Because you need it. All right. So here are the 3 quick start ways that you can do within 24 hours. 1, I want you to forgive yourself. I know you were like, what's Sydney going to say? Here's the thing. When 2008 hit, the recession hit, lost my teaching job 2009 because they lost their funding, my school. And I was always Tiffany, like the girl who was good with money. You know, you always have like that one girlfriend, her skin is the bomb. The other girlfriend, her hair is the bomb. The other girlfriend, she always had like a boyfriend. You know, you're kind of known for a thing in your friend group. I was known for always being good with my money. Hence, Get Good with Money, my book name. So anyway, when I lost my job, I lost my condo that I bought when I was 25. My credit score tanked. All of a sudden, the thing that I defined myself by was gone. And I felt ashamed. And because I felt ashamed, it's like when shame shields solutions. Literally, shame is like a really dark sunglasses, and you can't see the sunlight. You know, you can't see the light when you're living in shame. And so for 2 years, I lived in shame. I didn't tell anyone that I was struggling financially until my best friend, Linda, hey, Linda, if you're watching, kind of pulled me out into the sunlight. And what she did was she asked like what was going on. I tried to fake the funk, and I ended up boohoo crying, and I told her, and she was like, girl, that's it. Girl, we've been broke. Hello, we're in our 20s. Everybody broke. And what she did was she effectively helped me to release the shame and to forgive myself. So I want you to take a deep breath. Everybody, take a deep breath. I want you to let it out. Again, deep breath in. And I want you to let it out. I want you to tell yourself, I don't kick puppies. I use my credit card too much. Okay. I want you to tell yourself, I don't pour salt on slugs. I just didn't save as much. It's okay. I want you to tell yourself, I don't tell 3-year-olds and preschoolers, ain't no Santa. And maybe you do. It's okay. You just overspent a little. Amazon and you just got really cute the last few months. It's okay. I want you to forgive yourself, because financial mistakes and mishaps, guess what? It makes you human. It doesn't make you some terrible person. Every single person, I promise you that wealthy, rich, famous, every single person has made financial mistakes, and they're going to keep making them. You think I still make financial mistakes. If I get one more package from Amazon at this house, my husband's like, oh, so that's what we're doing? You and Amazon best friend. Half the time it comes, and I'm like, what's in the box? Still, Budgetnista, a whole me. I still make financial mistakes. It's okay. It's okay. Shame holds you back from seeing the solutions. So quick start. Number 1, within 24 hours, I want you to practice forgiving yourself. And this is how you're going to do so. When you have the negative financial thought, like, oh, come on, Susan, why you spend so much? Come on, Marilyn, why you don't have enough saved? Come on, Tanya, what? The next time you had that, I want you to also then think to yourself, but you know what? I called my mother today. I'm a good daughter. You know what? I looked after my niece when my sister was tired. I'm a good aunt. You know what? Because I want you to give yourself the chance to see this other side of yourself, that there's so much good in you. I want you to focus on that and be what I call a paper towel person. This is really going to take some work, but that's okay. Within 24 hours, we could do a little something. A paper towel person does this. So my dad and my mom, when I was a kid, if I spilled something, my dad would be the one to be like, oh my goodness, what Nigerian? You're spilling juice. Hey, we don't have juice money. Do you have juice money? Do you have carpet cleaning money? Let's be like, no. Right? So here's my mother. I spilled juice, knock it over. Here's my mother. I'm pretending like, here you go. You know what this is? A pretend paper towel. She would get me a paper towel without the fuss. And as I noticed as I got older, my natural inclination is to be my fussy daddy. We are like emotional twins, right? But I really strive to be a paper towel person, and I want you to practice that too. That means when something comes up, instantly, I want you to practice those two things for number one, forgiving yourself. One, a thing comes up and it's a mistake that you made, a credit card bill was too high, something wasn't paid, a debt collector called, and you're feeling bad and you have that negative thought. I want you to also then think of right after a good thought. It doesn't have to be finance related. You know, I took a nap today. I took a walk. I was really nice to my hubby. Me and my daughter had like a great lunch today, whatever that is. So I want you to have a mirroring positive thought. And then I want you to be a paper towel person. And instantly when something negative comes up, I want you to reach for the paper towel. Meaning go right to the solution. We don't have time for all the fussing, because guess what happened after my father finished fussing? He would hand me a paper towel anyway. So you mean to tell me we could cut out the middleman, the fussy middleman, and get right to the solution? Yes, you have that available to you all the time. Okay. That's what I want for you. All right, so that's one. Forgive yourself. And those are some tips, okay? Two, I want you to find an accountability partner. Find an accountability partner, right? So accountability partner doesn't have to be financially savvy at all. It could be your work mom, your work husband. It could be your best friend, your cousin, your mama, your grandma, your sister, your bestie. You know, it could be your grown child. You know, anybody who is going to, one, be encouraging, two, help you to normalize the process. The only thing I do ask is that that person is also on a journey as well, because it will really help that you guys can like trade notes back and forth. They do not need to be, actually it's probably preferable for them not to be some financial guru. You want someone who normalizes what you're going through. This is what Linda did for me. She was like, oh girl, we all broke. That's it, shoot. And I was like, wait, oh. And it helped me to release that shame and help me to start working towards solutions, because I knew, well, Linda's struggling, right? Let's do a quick thing right now. How many people in here within the last 12 months have had some financial, this is for people watching live, have had some financial struggle? Say, I did. I want you to type that in the comments. If within the last 12 months, you have struggled in some way financially, even if you're good now, whether the credit score was too low, you didn't get qualified for the house, you didn't have enough savings, they furloughed you at your job. Within the last 12 months, how many people had some sort of financial struggle or hardship? Just say, I did, or I do. Just post it. Even if you're good now, just post it. I just want you to write that. I want you to write that in the comments. Write it. You know what I want to see? I want you to look at all these comments. We literally have thousands of people watching. Look how many people are saying, I did. This is what you told yourself. You told yourself, Tag, look at you. You messed up. Ma'am, look at all these. I did. You didn't mess up. You humaned. Look at you. You humaned. So many more people had a hard time than didn't, and that's what accountability partners let you do. And if you're like, oh, I don't know where I'm going to find an accountability partner, that's okay. And if you don't know someone that you can kind of trust and that's going to be encouraging and hold you accountable and normalize the process, I have a Facebook group filled with almost 500,000 accountability partners. It's called Dream Catchers Live Richer with the Budgetnista. Dream Catchers, that's you. Live richer with the Budgetnista. Okay? And so you can join that group and just, go in, chill out, and you can find an accountability partner there, or you could just make the group your accountability partner. You could just post things in there. Okay? So you are not alone. All right. So one, remember, we're doing 3 quick start ways to activate your mindset. 1 is you're going to forgive yourself. 2, find an accountability partner. And 3, last one, get intentional. Okay? Get intentional. So what does that mean? It's very difficult to achieve a goal if you're not clear about the goal. What is your destination? What is your desired outcome, right? So you're going to write down one financial goal that you want to achieve this year. I want you to get specific about that goal. I want to save $10,000. I want to purchase a home. I want to buy a new car. I want to go on vacation. Whatever that specific goal is, I want you to write it down and get specific. And if you really want to get funky with it, look at my thing right here. If you really want to get funky with it, you want to get an A++ in Miss Tiffany's class. That's what my kids used to call me. Miss Tiffany's class. You'll put it on a what's it called? A vision board. Sis believe in the vision board. Okay. You'll put it on a vision board, make it plain, make it seen, right? So you're going to get clear about the goal. You're going to get specific about the goal. And then you're going to identify what do you need to do each quarter. So let's say, for example, you said it's January. I want to save $12,000. So what do you need to do each quarter to save $12,000 by the end of the year? That means you have to save every quarter. You have to save, don't give me the line, $4,000. You have to say $4,000. No, $3,000 each quarter to get to 12, right? You have to save $3,000 each quarter. That means what do you have to do each month? That means each month you have to save $1,000 each month. So what does that look like? So I want you to pick the goal, get specific with the goal, and then break down what does that look like financially each quarter? And then what does that look like each month? And then commit to the next best step. Right? So once you figure out what do I need to do this month, then what is the next best step? Do I have to call? Do I have to open up a bank account? Do I have to, activate my Etsy account? Do I need to, ask for that raise? You see what I mean? Because it's important. So many of us want a thing, but we're not intentional about the thing that we want. And so we have this vague, we might have the big thing. I want to save $10,000. And we're like, well, set my goal. That's not enough. You have to break that goal down, break it down into quarters, then break it down into month, and then break it down into what can I do? What's an action thing I could do within 24 hours? So that's really it. These are the 3 quick start ways. What's not good? Quick. I'm trying to keep this under time. So that's it. I'm going to go over them again. So when you have 24 hours to complete your homework, I want you to report back your progress to me. I'm the Budgetnista on everything, at the Budgetnista on everything, right? So here's your homework. You ready? So remember I told you the 3 quick start ways. 1, forgive yourself. So your homework for forgive yourself is the next time you feel down about your finances, I want you to think about something you've done well and give yourself a mental gold star. Oh man, this credit card bill's higher than I thought. But you know what? I gave money to that homeless guy today and that felt really good. Right? You are a good person. We all make mistakes. So, and then I also too, for that one, I want your homework is to be a paper towel person. Oh man, my credit card bill is so high. What does a paper towel person do? They don't fuss over the spilled juice. Instead, they're like, and the solution for that is I'm going to start using the snowball method. Google snowball method on the budgetnistablog.com. Right? So I'm going to use the snowball method to start paying down my debt. So 2 pieces of the first homework. Forgive yourself. You're going to give yourself a positive thought, and then you're going to get straight to a potential solution. So within 24 hours, I want you to practice doing that. Okay. Next piece of homework. So we're doing 3 quick ways you can kickstart your mindset. Next piece of homework is for number 2, find an accountability partner. I want you within 24 hours to ask someone to be your accountability partner. If you are shy, that's okay. Then join Dream Catchers Live Richer with the Budgetnista on Facebook. It's our Facebook group, almost 500,000 people in there. Even if you're like, I don't even want to tap someone on the shoulder in there, even though that's what we're there for. Because honestly, I'm kind of shy. I know you can't tell. I'm kind of shy, actually. Hang out, then share a win or a challenge. Watch how many people leap into your comments. Girl, you did that. Or like, girl, I did that too. This is how I fixed it. Okay? That's homework number 2. Homework number 3, because sis speaks Spanish. Ish is so it's get intentional. So I want you to within 24 hours write down a goal for this year, then what you need to do each quarter and each month to achieve that goal, right? And then I want you to ask yourself, okay, what do I need to do this month? I need to open up the bank account. I need to ask for that raise. I need to redo my budget. And I want you to ask yourself, what is the next best thing? Next best step. Because sometimes we have these big things and you're like, I need to do this month. Okay, but in order for you to ask for a raise this month, the next best step is for you to start a GoMe file. A GoMe file is a file where every time you save the company money or make the company money or do something good that benefits the company, you say GoMe and you write it down and get specific with it. Create that file. So when you meet with your boss, you can be like, ma'am, sis, I'm kindofthebomb.com. You might want to keep me. That's not how you ask, but you can illustrate and quantify what value brought to the table, right? So you got your homework. Everybody got their homework within 24 hours, no excuses. 24 hours is super important because if you take action within 24 hours, at least do one of these homework assignments. 24 hours is symbolic. I think psychologists say that you are like 10, 20 times more likely to achieve a goal if you take action quickly. I call it my simple and soon steps. Okay? Right. Now, wait, you do have a bonus. In 9 days, if you thought this was dope, girl, you should read my new book, Get Good with Money, honey. The link should be here. You should see it. Right? So in my new book, it's the full version of all 10 steps. This is just one of them. It comes out in 9 days for those of you who are watching live. So mark your calendar for February 4th. In the meantime, go to getgoodwithmoney.com to get your financial wholeness quiz to see what your financial wholeness score is. And I will send you the checklist for all the 10 steps and exactly what you have to do to achieve each of those 10 steps. It's my gift to you. It's my gift to you. I did it. I kept it around 20 minutes. All right, let me get off because I could talk, child. I'm not trying to keep y'all here. All right. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.